All right, we're talking T-work. We believe T-work is among the most powerful training that you can do. It's actually third on my list. Number one is visualization and mental reps. We know the brain is the most powerful part of our body. And for anybody who focuses on doing something with their mind, combining that with their inner being, their soul, their spirit, their heart, and all of their aggression, thinking it and doing reps in your mind is equal to doing it physically, greater to doing it physically than any other thing. Number two is dry swings. And dry swings are equally as important as visualization and mental work because we combine the two. So you're actually up physically doing it while you're commanding your mind to show you what you're doing. Number three is T-work. Now we got to talk about T-work, and we have to talk about it a lot because T-work is used more than anything else in baseball to get guys going. We are big proponents of Tanner tees. They treat us great. The tees themselves, they treat us great. They work all the time. They're easy to take apart. They're easy to put new parts on, and they are durable and they last for a long time. So number one, get you a great tee. You got to have it. Once you get it, then you can get going. Now, the most used training device and training systems in the world is T-work. It's also the most abused and misused. So we're going to talk about proper ways to use the tee, how and what you're doing. So the first thing I want to tell you is this. The plate does not dictate where the tee goes. So having a ball on the tee just like that, and have your 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 7-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, most hitters who haven't been trained come up to that, and they're going to stand like this, and they're going to be ready to hit. Now you guys already know the swing is dictated by the center of your body. And it's not dictated by where the center of your body is, but dictated by where the center of your body is going. All right, so T-work should happen where you're going to go, where you're going, right? It shouldn't happen where you are, where you're like this trying to hit these balls. Okay, so the first thing I tell guys is you come to the plate and you determine where it is you like to stand on the plate. If you're in the back of the box, if you're in the front of the box, then you place the tee even to where your front foot would be when you stride. Great rule of thumb. Some guys can think pinky toe, other guys can think big toe, some guys can think heel of the front foot. You have to work that out, but generally speaking, even with your front foot when you stride. So I love when guys stand here at the back corner of the plate because it makes it very simple for me to put the tee butted up against the plate and get them close to the general vicinity of where their front foot's going to be. All right? Now that gets us in a position to when we turn or drive or thrust or explode, our center is going into this contact area. All right? We do T-work for 3 reasons. Number one, we want to learn how to repeat our best swing under any and every circumstance without thinking about it. So we're doing constant reps, adding to our abilities to swing the bat with bat speed and getting rid of things that we have to try to do. We have to try to land with our foot in the right place. We have to try to make sure that our hips are in the right place. We have to try to make sure our hands are in the right place. And then we get to where it's just happening naturally. We're doing things and we're getting the feel and we're working on it. The number one reason for T-work is to learn how to repeat your swing under any and every circumstance without thought. Number two is learn how to repeat that swing for plate coverage. Okay? So plate coverage for us is being able to get to the outside corner. So we put this ball on the outside part of the plate and we practice here. And there's some guys who will say, no, we should practice the middle or whatever, and to each their own. We teach our young hitters, expect fastballs on the outside half and hit them like they're down the middle. Learn how to get to the middle from there, learn how to get in from there, evolve as a hitter. You may never be able to get that far in for your swing. We can change and adjust as we grow. But to start out, we try to say, this is middle, let's hit it hard. Damage hitter approach. Okay? So we've learned how to swing our bat and repeat it under any and every circumstance. Then we put balls in the outside half and we learn how to get to them with our swing for plate coverage. Then we can move the ball to the middle of the plate. And yes, I moved it directly across for drill purposes. We can get to the middle of the plate, wham, and we can work on getting through there. And then we move it in, and yes, I moved it directly across for demonstration purposes, and we learn how to get here from here. All right, so Plate coverage is the number 2 reason. We personally do not do 25, 35, 45, 55 reps inside. We do a large number of reps on the outside, we do a large number of reps in the middle, and then we do a few reps on the inside, reminding our hitters that that is a reaction space, and we don't want to get ourselves in a situation where we're turning to get inside, pulling to get inside, and we forgot about the outside. So everything we do is to set up to be positioned to get to the ball away and then work our way forward to the ball in. The number 3 reason we do tee work is to be able to produce our best swing for plate coverage and contact area coverage. And if you haven't checked out contact area, it's not talked about much anywhere. So you need to check out contact area, because contact area for me, once you've developed a solid swing, is something that takes you from a pretty good hitter to an elite hitter. All right, so contact area here, we've established the middle part of our contact area and the front part of our contact area with these 2 tees. A third tee would establish the back part of our contact area. We work tee work to be able to put ourselves in a situation where as we put our foot down, we not only have plate coverage, but we're behind the ball at the beginning of our swing in the deep part of the contact area, forward to the middle of our contact area where we're still behind the ball, and then even further forward to the front of our contact area towards the end of our swing to get through line drives. And that's one swing working forward through the ball to get that done. All right, and obviously you're going to be a little deeper and you're going to swing this direction, and this could be tilted and that could be higher. But for demonstration purposes, you're trying to get behind the ball early and forward through it from what would be considered inside. We don't talk about hands inside, we talk about barrel inside, but what would be considered inside, forward through the ball. Those 3 reasons for tee work are the exact reasons we use tee work to train hitters who are working on becoming good hitters. There's a 4th reason, and I may have left out, I may have just said 3, but there's a 4th reason, and the 4th reason is maintenance. After every game, after many practices, after any type of scrimmage, your swing has taken on damage. It's taken, I think of the swing like a race car. You take a race car out and you drive it hard, you drive it hard. You can't just put it back in the garage and save it for tomorrow and then take it back out and race it again. The first thing you're gonna have to do is put some gas in it, right? Then you're gonna have to take care of the oil. You're gonna have to make sure that the clutch didn't get ground down and that it's in good shape, and you're gonna have to check those brakes, right? Tee work is your maintenance. You went out today and you went 3 for 4 and you flipped your fanny out one time and flipped the ball over the second baseman for a hit. And then you got in behind it one time and you flipped the pancakes over and you rolled over a ball and you got out. And then you got behind one really good where you squared it up perfect and you drove it over the pitcher's head, landed in there for a single. And then you went out and they threw you a 3-1 fastball and you went, yeah. You hit it out. You're like good to go. And your swing is broke. Now you got to go fix it because your mind is saying, man, I hit a home run, I can get another one. You're going to have big swings. You go back to your tee work, you get your stroke done, you say, all right, I'm building my swing so I can produce it the same way every time. Bam, bam, and you continue to do it. You get back into the physical and mental mindset that made you successful to begin with. You go out the next day, you go 0 for 4 with 4 great swings. You get back on that tee and you start reminding yourself, hey man, I took good swings today. Wham, I got to continue to do that. I didn't do anything wrong. We're good to go. You go out on the 3rd day, you go 2 for 4 with 2 punch outs and 6 bad swings. You got to remind yourself, hey man, I got to take a good swing every time. I'm back on the tee doing my maintenance, taking care of business, getting that maintenance done. I feel good about my swing. I'm going to continue to use it. You go out on day 4 and you're just terrible. You get back to the tee and you remind yourself of what got you there, how you're going to do it, and you connect your mind and your body with what you want to do. On day 5, you go out and you go 4 for 4, you light it up, you come back to that tee, and you remind yourself why you lit it up. You remind yourself that you were good on your 0 for 4 days, you were good on your home run day, you're good each day, and you're going to continue to work to build your swing. So the 4 reasons we do tee work: 1, build a swing that you can repeat under any and every circumstance. 2, build a swing that you can repeat under any and every circumstance for plate coverage, which is the width of the plate. 3, build a swing that you can repeat under any and every circumstance for plate coverage and contact area coverage. 4, maintenance. Constantly maintaining your swing, putting gas, oil, washing your car, making it smell good on the inside, vacuuming it, having it pretty and ready to go. So you, at the drop of a hat, somebody says, you want to hit? Got a chance to give you a scholarship? Yeah, I want to hit. I'm ready. I ain't taking no time off. I maintain my swing every day. We stay ready so we don't have to get ready. So make sure you're using your tee work properly. Make sure you have the tees out in front of your body and you're turning into it and you understand the 4 reasons for tee work. For you have a young hitter, and when I say young at this point, I mean of age 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can help them develop a contact area without them knowing if you don't understand what you're doing. As your hitters get older, then you start using the contact area. One of the things that you'll see as a coach or a trainer or a parent is that if you move this ball around, when a player's standing there, you'll watch them get uncomfortable. Like, I don't know that I can hit this ball that he just placed on the inside part. It's right underneath me. And you'll see them fidgeting and all that. And then you stop and you say, hey, I see your thought. I see your hesitation. I see your fear. It's natural. Now, to overcome that, you can't swing at that ball with a bad swing because you don't feel comfortable. Because if this makes you uncomfortable, what the heck is CC Sabathia going to do to you? He's going to blow you up. He's just going to be uncomfortable. He's 6'9", 299 pounds, and he's bringing it through here with snot and hellfire on it. Chapman, you're going to be uncomfortable. So if you see those hitters getting comfortable, and you will by moving the ball around on them, then you say, hey, embrace that. You don't feel good. Now put your best swing on it. Wham! All right, there we go. And then that's part of the drill, the tee work. As you start getting more sophisticated and better at what you do, you're able to manipulate the contact area, manipulate the hitter's comfort zone until they're past that. And when they're past that, then the ball in flight gives them a chance to practice and get better there, not just swinging for no reason. Then batting practice gives them a chance to practice and get better there. Then machine gives them a chance to practice and get better then. Then simulated games gives them a chance to get better then. Then live pitching. Now I know we've been playing games since we were 4 years old and kids already know how to do it, but I get those kids in here all the time. They play 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 games, 700 games. They're 14 years of age, played more games than I played all the way through college, but they can't repeat their swing. We failed them. We don't have to fail them. We can get them here and get them ready and let them know the importance of repeating it every time, getting it done under any and every circumstance, having them in a situation where what they want to do is put their best swing on the ball. And when they foul it straight back, they're like, man, I just missed that ball. That's a good swing. I'm going to do it again. Not, oh, man, I missed that ball. Oh, man, it happens, bro. Get back in there and do it again. We got 3 chances. Make sure you guys are getting guys in the greatest position to do good tee work. Make sure you understand the 4 reasons why we do tee work and use the tee regularly. An added bonus here is the low tee. By far, my favorite training device. That tee will get the swing not just looking like it can cover the deal, but it will get the swing covering it from the bottom half of the zone up because you got to get down in here to get to that sucker. However you do it, you got to get down in here to get to that thing. So if you're going to buy one tee, buy a low tee. If you're going to build one tee, build a low tee. And when a hitter comes up and he's this tall and he goes, that's too low, teach him how to hit. Don't move the tee up. They're going to throw it down, we're going to hit it. When your 6'5" guy comes in here and he says, that's too low, say, yeah, because your back knee is this freaking high and we got to get it down. And when he starts to do it, balls will start to rise for him and get down. And when he starts to get down, then he'll be wanting to tee lower. All right? We're not here to make guys comfortable. We're here to make guys better. When guys get better, they get comfortable. I'm excited today to talk about tee. I love tee. I think it's going to be so important for you getting your guys going to use the tee in the way that it's intended and up your intensity with the tee and up your amount of competition between the player and the tee, the player and himself, getting them to repeat their swing and produce the results they want because they've created a swing they can repeat under any and every circumstance. When in doubt, hit it out.